What's up, warriors? Welcome to another Bitcoin price update. Today is Monday. Let's look at what's been going on the past few days. As you can see, I have not moved anything in this chart. I did left the Fibonacci from this top to this bottom, and it has been there ever since. As you can see, though, it has been respected really well. Okay, and all these levels that I have added is still being respected. Okay, so as you can see from this bottom, okay, we ended up getting rejected from this Fibonacci level, came back down to this section, right? And this was when we had that big dump. Okay, this is on the 4-hour right now. Okay, from there we did move back up to this Fibonacci level here. Okay, we did try to close above it multiple times. We did, and then we end up breaking back down, and then had this massive to the upside, right? This massive move to the upside, and we cannot break through this huge resistance that we have here on the top, and of course we came back down to this Fibonacci level again, right? From there we were trying to figure out what are we going to do. Are we going to break above it, close below it, until finally we did break above it and came back to the golden ratio Fibonacci level. But as you can see, though, we are making higher lows. Okay, so we are going on a downtrend. Now, right now, we are on this section right here. Okay, this is the channel that we're in right now. In order for us to figure out if we're gonna move to the upside or to the downside, first of all, we need to break this section right here. Okay, if we're gonna move to the downside. And if we're gonna move to the upside, we need to break this section right here, right? So then we can start moving to the upside. Right now, though, we are in this massive range, or well, it's not a massive range. In reality, it's a small range. It's from right here, okay, which is around the 40,000, 100 to 200 area, and then around that 37,600 or so. Okay, but if you are trading this intraday, like every single day, it is a powerful trading range. Now here, okay, is very choppy, so you need to be skillful on trading, because you do need to get in and get out, right? Get in, get out. And if you cannot do that, just wait for confirmation so you can take a bigger trade. You do not want to come in here and lose money. Okay, here in these sections, that's where people lose money, when it's just too tight of a range, and you know, you're just getting in, and then it moves up a little bit and then starts coming back down, and people cannot get out in time. So then that's when they start losing money. So if you want to just wait for confirmation, then you can just wait and see, okay, are we going to break to the downside, or are we going to break to the upside? And then you can either go long or short from there. Okay, but for the past, basically, let me see, this is the 14, 12. So yeah, for the past few days, I mean, we've been stuck here for 4 days now, okay, in this level. And for the past like 2-3 days, we've been in this short, really tight consolidation range. Okay, so what am I seeing? Well, right now, to tell you the truth, everything's looking, you know, a little bit bearish, right? We're still in a downtrend from the top. So to me, we're still in a bearish kind of, you know, trend. But again, everything can change in a matter of seconds for Bitcoin. Bitcoin can have a huge move to the upside and a huge move to the downside, right? For me, what am I looking at? Well, for me to take a nice short, I will have to wait and see if we can break through these levels. Now, of course, when you do come to these levels, usually, right, you're looking for longs, okay? That's one thing that you have to understand. You have to see and look for longs. As an example, look, we came down here, boom, move to the upside, right? Came back down here, boom, move to the upside, right? Now, from the top, as you can see, we move to the top, boom, back down, right? So when you're hitting resistance, if there's different confluences there, then of course you want to take a short. And when you're on the bottom on support and there's a lot of confluence there, you want to take a long. But right now, you have to be careful, because we don't know what's happening. We could come back down to meet this section right here, okay? And this is around that 34,000 area. We have not visited this level. As you can see, we touched here once, we came back here again, and then here again, right? the thing that happens is that when you're touching these levels multiple times, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. So that's one thing when you have to be kind of careful. And as an example, let's say you would have took along from here, success. You would have took along from here, success. You would have took along from here, success. Even though it would have been a small one, it still would have been a success, right? So then you have to, tell yourself again, it's like, well, you should kind of put a stop loss, because let's say an example, it comes back down and you take another long, but then it drops down because now it's been hit multiple times, right? Well, then if you did not put a stop loss, then you're in a massive loss, and you hope that the price will come back up. If you're using leverage, well, that's a very dangerous game that you're playing with. So you need to be really, really careful when you're going to go short and long, especially when it has been touched multiple times, right? Now, to me, if we keep touching this level multiple times, another 4 or 5 times here, since we already touched it 3 times, if we do touch another once or twice or so, I do kind of have a feeling that we might go down. Okay. Now, of course, this is why you should always have a bullish and a bearish scenario and trading plan, because you do want to see, well, if it does come down, let's say, and again, you said that you take a long and you have your stop loss around here or something, and it does move up, well, it was a success, right? But if it fails, at least now you have this, you got stopped out, and you can look for another trade, and you are able to survive another day. All right. So from there, that's where we are right now. Again, nothing really has changed. We're still in this little range here until it's broken. Okay. So we either break to the upside or to the downside, then we can look for new levels. But until then, there's really nothing else. All right. So there you have it, my friends. A short little quick video. Bitcoin's still in the small little range. So until we have a big move to the upside or to the downside, there's really nothing we can do but trade this small range. Just be super careful. Take profits quick and put your stop losses. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that if you're not a member, subscribe, like the video, and comment below, and I'll respond back to you. And I'll see you on the next one. And remember, let the profits come to you.